representante brasileiro na parada. Bora lá. Lores, nosso representante, versus Saphir. E aqui, galera, campeonato mundial, caso você não saiba, tá? Beleza, bora lá. E lembrando que tô criando conteúdo pra vocês lá no Instagram e no TikTok também, tá? Criei um canal só pra isso. E no YouTube também. E o link tá aí no comentário fixado, tá? É nóis, eu vou adorar ver vocês por lá também. E vamos torcer aí pelo Lores, né, mano? Ele já tá indo bem, já tá quase encaminhando pro 0 do Def. Não foi, esquece. Esquece.
Oh, that's right. Okay, able to get the neutral, not able to find the falling one. Sidelight, of course, it's just going to be a string. It's just going to be
Oxi, fiquei meio confuso.
combos at that point. Okay, weapon toss, D-light as well. I like the weapon switch up there. It was not working out in the beginning. Sidelight.
Olha, eu não conheço muito bem Saphir, tá? Mas ele parece um player que tem potencial, velho.
And he is already schmoving.
Tipo, pelo pouco que a gente tá vendo, sabe? Ele tá contra o Lores, não é qualquer player.
Sidelight Nair comes out. It's not going to be
Não é true combo, né, mano? Não é true combo.
a little bit tricky to find them. You don't really get them super early on lands unless you put them in a very dangerous situation. Sidelight Nair comes out, weapon throw, very nice follow-up, but Loris is able to avoid it.
Oh my gosh, and avoiding the down air, able to connect the D-Sig as well, the weapon toss as well, coming back in with the neutral air. Pogo, weapon toss, trying to go through the double, and then Saphir has other things to say, specifically in Enlight. That time around, it did not come out. The neutral air comes out though, getting these juggles in, and the jump call out. You saw that? Dash.
Beleza, continuamos na vantagem.
Jump. Alright, man, I got a side air with your name on it.
Sticking to the lands now, so if that first stock is any indicator, the lands coming out from Saphir has been a very good damage builder. The axe a little bit more consistent with finding those knockouts. It was quite a late knockout, but you're seeing the damage coming clutch now. Lord.
Que isso? Falei, mano. Esse cara tem potencial, velho.
I'm sorry for being the one to sell you on this, but Bo offstage against Lance, one of the nastiest places to be in, and I gotta say, he took full advantage.
Oh. Nice combo, viu? Nice combo.
With the recovery, taking it to even stock, but that was such a beautiful stock by Saphir beforehand.
Very, very nice stock from Saphir, but of course Loris had already built himself a very nice lead over him, so it is only but evened out right now. But Saphir, I mean, he's still he's still going hard.
He's fighting.
Nossa.
Whiffing that N-Sig though is going to give Loris a bit of an opening. Okay, being so patient on this landing, finding that N-Light as well, backing off, slowing down the pace of the game. Whiffing the neutral is going to be such a huge opening for Saphir.
Saphir's conversions off of the Nair on lands have been amazing so far, but Loris' spear is looking just as good.
Not able to find that sidelight, that's a huge opening. You get the down air, not able to find the recovery back onto the stage. He needed to go lower to find it. Now, no weapon on hand can be so difficult. Even Sweating wasn't able to catch that. Sidelight, neutral light, looking for the D-light, not able to get the side air.
Caraca, mano, levou. Ah, o Saphir daí.
Looking really, really good right now. I mean, both of these players, I would only imagine.
You're absolutely right. And honestly, that was just such a nice, quick, clean way to wrap up that second stock. So I gotta say, I am so impressed with what I am seeing from Saphir. So
Mudança apenas de mapa, né?
dominance of advantage. We're seeing such a dominance in the offstage already. And the question is, how is Loris going to be able to find some space? Well, getting those juggles started, really good opening. Able to get the end light, dashing in, dash jumping out. Whiffing the side light is always going to be an opening though.
Finding space, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure Loris is going to have much issue with that. You're on the spear, one of the best weapons for creating.
Nossa, quase que ele é gimpado.
So you do a Nair, you're going to create so much space. SA players in general, Loris therein included, are very good at, you know, suffocating their opponents. So it's
Esse double dare foi bonito. Pegou direitinho.
Loris able to find it just before
Nice, mano,
the
nice.
side of the stage, a few extra pixels, and he would have gotten all of his resources back, and he would have been able to maybe have another chance at life. Loris, though, has other plans for Saphir. One of them is denying him of a weapon.
Sticking to the spear here, but the D-Light neutral signature barely not enough to get that knockout. He has the axe in hand now, though. Neutral Light to throw them to the offstage. Able to get back onto stage so quickly, though, and Loris is playing so much better in this game.
But I gotta say, what a lovely D-Sig just coming out there, covering so much space around him. Saphir evening up the stock count, and especially with axe on hand, it's gonna be a side light, it's gonna be a neutral, not able to find the neutral ground pound. Loris finding a neutral of his own at the moment. N-Light as a little get off me option. We're back to neutral, baby. We're moving.
All right, Loris able to pick up the D-Light in air, throwing Saphir into the air, not able to get the anti-air setup though. Neutral Light will do the trick. Sarah to follow it up. His offstage play has been so good, but Saphir
Caraca, ele utilizou um exausted ali muito bom.
Indeed, looking for the GCD light, does not find it. The recovery, not enough to be able to KO. Oh my gosh, that dash land into the neutral as well. Yo.
Still quite even on the damage, and I love how Saphir is he's not afraid of going in with unarmed.
Nice spacing on that side, like neutral as well. Sweating, but Loyalist not going to be there in time to catch the landing. Finding a side, putting him off stage, getting the weapon toss as well, and using the weapon toss.
Nossa. Caraca, mano, caraca.
If he just delayed the downer, it would have been able to punish the end leg of the recovery. I didn't know which way that was going to go for a second.
Every pixel matters in this case. You know, every pixel, every frame, you can't mess up that timing, even a slight amount, because then the punish you're going to take is going to be so large. Saphir needs to find this knockout quickly now if he wants a chance to take this to 2-0, but I can tell you right now, it looks like we're going to 1-1.
That's right, Loris is controlling him at the moment. Okay, you just need a side, you just need a recovery.
Ai, doeu, tá? Doeu pra caramba.
So quick too with that Ensig. And now all of a sudden, the stock count is even once again, Polly.
Saphir, of course, very experienced Ulgrim player, knows exactly how to use those signatures. Lores letting his unarmed skills shine right now, though. Not a player that shies away from going in with his own hands either.
Finds that side light, gets that neutral as well, pushing him off stage. Down end light out of disadvantage. Lance absolutely has reversal potential.
Oh, the nairs. There's so many nairs. Saphir sets up an off stage, and the nair is so close. Weapon throw, that could have been massive.
Oh, these fast falls, he's so good at playing defensively, but it's not.
Morreu, mano, morreu. Usou na hora errada. Voltamos de novo para o Demon Island. Let's go.
He was fast falling to be able to escape the pogo, to escape the spear down, right? He was all out of options. You can't really drift out. You're eating it anyways. He fast fell to avoid it, and he lived a couple of extra times because of it. That is not something a lot of people do very well.
Okay, 10 seconds into the game, and Saphir already placing a lot of pressure onto Loris. We're seeing yet again excellent follow-ups out of the nairs that Saphir is throwing out. Sidelights, Dare comes out, wants to go for the offstage interaction, but Loris is able to push him off.
Oh, but Lance Sider, it always goes a little further than you think it does. Loris, he wanted to punish it, he tried to dash out, but it was not enough.
Caraca, ele foi com tudo, mano.
Attempt from Saphir, only the weapon throw hitting that time, though.
Okay. Loris being nice and patient with his landing, slowing down the game for a second. Sider, D-Light, N-Light as well. Beautiful little conversion.
Able to push him off stage, wants to try and get the deny for the wall touch, but he will be able to get back up. Sidelight to push Saphir off, barely any options. Goes for the D-Sig and Saphir.
Caraca, foi triste isso daí, viu?
Is going to win him that stock.
Just the optimal punish, exactly what he needed. Gets that D-Light, not able to get the N-Light afterwards. Interestingly enough, Loris was able to dodge in, fully charge the recovery, waited, got the hit.
Oh no!
Oh,
this could be massive!
No! Mentira, mano. Isso foi insano, velho.
Off the screen, he got the KO. This is ridiculous.
Against Loris of all people, and you see already going ham immediately again. They're going for the offstage play.
What is he doing? What is going on with him? The absolute madman. He has no weapon off stage. Loris looking for the recovery, gets behind him, but still not enough juice in the tank to get the KO. But look at the lead. If you're EU, you're feeling good.
I can tell you, EU is probably feeling good at this time.
God.
Ground pound comes out, no options.
Mano. Que deu 3 estoque, mano. Bora lá. Possivelmente, última partida. Vamos esperar que não.
I mean, it's half the screen.
This is some of the best Lance gameplay we have seen in a very, very long time. And it is in the hands of Saphir. French Brawlhalla in 1v1 appears to be back.
That's right. Lance on hand once again. This is the Kung Fu weapon. This is the moneymaker, and let's see what it's going to be able to do for him. That being said, Sidelight, neutral. Loris looking for the recovery, just avoiding the neutral, landing down with the downer.
Recovery to generate some distance between them now, but Saphir able to space out that sidelight, finds the punish too. Loris playing a little bit more of an aerial game this time around, and it's been working out very well.
D-Light gonna get properly with punished, whiffing that sidelight. Oh my gosh, the ground pound, and you know
nice
for the fact that he wanted the recovery, can he make it back on, or is this gonna be the stock?
Very nice wake up by Loris there, using that spear Dare to catch Saphir off guard. Able to get back up though. This man appears to be very difficult to edge guard.
Weapon toss to be able to control the space. It doesn't actually work out.
Caraca, essa dar sig aí às vezes é difícil de lidar, velho. Na moral, às vezes não, né? A maior parte das vezes.
Back a little bit of that much needed momentum for himself.
Yeah, the spear. I'm hyping up the spear a lot, but this spear in the hands of Loris is just looking so crisp right now. He's able to rack up some more damage here, extending his lead, gets Saphir down into orange, wants to go for something here offstage, perhaps. The dare's coming out.
Finally picking up the lance. You know that's what he wanted the whole time. You whip that D-Light, that's a punish, but I feel like that could have been a bigger punish too. Sidelight backing off, looking for it once again. Was not able to find it. Recovery intercepting Saphir there for just a second. Downer, no neutral. He needs this KO, but it's actually going to be...
Olha, acho muito difícil ele conseguir voltar, tá? Só que... devido à partida anterior, eu não duvido nada.
Some space, and we also said, you know, SA players, Loris, they're included, are very good at suffocating players. We're seeing that right now. Loris is suffocating Saphir right now, not giving them any space to play with, and just pushing them further and further, harder and harder with this spear.
Gets the neutral, gets the weapon toss, but you need a KO, you need a cider, you need a recovery, you need a ground pound, you need an end light, anything, but Loris is going off stage. He gets the recovery, neutral, yep. Oh gosh, is that going to be it finally?
Actually just going unarmed right now. I do want to say something that is also pretty smart from Loris. Going unarmed could be a decision of...
Tá, eu achei que o Loris ia, tipo, dar três estoques em resposta aos três estoques que ele levou, tá ligado?
Up for success is what I would say. Sidelight neutral, GC D-Light as well. Sidelight neutral, ground pound to catch the dodge down.
No, he's not even going for it. Oh, he wanted to get the flashy D-Light into Nair, and it is going to be the bow, actually. Just didn't want to get knocked out with a weapon in his hands.
Deu uma arriscada, mas... Ai, Jesus. Imagina se ele volta.
Amazing. This is a set that I'm so happy that it's going to a game 5. You saw him go through the neutral.
Game 5, let's go. Quinto jogo.
If you look at Saphir on the face cam, Saphir doesn't look nervous.
Miami Dome?
Panicking.
He is not. He is calm. He is composed. But both players want it. He is playing unarmed and he is ready to scrap and fight with that lance. But right now, getting that D-Light, looking for the jump call out. Saphir not able to find it. Gets sidelighted off the stage. Recovery as well. Loyus finally picking up the bow, but let's see how it works out. Sidelight, nice call out with the neutral.
Very nice flowy moves coming out from Loris here. Able to anti-air Saphir incredibly well. Only as soon as Saphir gets back onto the ground, going to get hit by these grounded moves instead. Loris has barely been hit in a very long time now.
What a punish as well. Dashing in, able to get the sidelight neutral. But can you make it back onto the stage? Oh, unarmed against bow, it can be so difficult. But Loris just kind of giving him that opening.
Loris trying to bait him out.
Oh, esse neutral air invertido ali foi troll, tá?
Very quickly.
Caraca, mano, o jeito que ele acertou foi muito zoado.
Still going to get that recovery knockout just a little bit later. Saphir was able to get a couple of hits in.
So now you have to slow down the game. You have to figure out how can I pick up this KO. Axe, sidelight, cider. There was no dodge, but that was still somehow not a KO at the edge of the stage.
Very, very close to being one, but it isn't going to be close enough. Now Saphir is going to need to find another one of those combos if he wants a chance to get this knockout. Goes off stage with a dare and a weapon throw. It's a large commitment because it's leaving you unarmed now, and it didn't give you a knockout.
Okay, oh no, but no.
Ai, ele errou tão much recovery, mano.
Get the neutral, but at what cost? You get the weapon toss as well. Can you get this KO? Can you get that call out? And yes.
Mano, o jeito que ele joga confunde um pouco, velho.
Keeping himself in the game.
O Saphir.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah, this is a tight set, man.
Their D-Light comes out, Saphir building some damage here, but Loris neutral has just looked so much better here in this first stock. I think Saphir, potentially, if he's able to push that advantage a little bit harder, as we saw in the very first games whenever he was on that lance.
Okay, just slightly messing up the dash jump into the diagonal down weapon toss. Right, he wanted the full momentum, but oh my gosh, Loris!
Nossa, foi certeiro, foi certeiro.
Getting the stock, and look at the lead, Polly. Can he make it back? Can your EU boy make it back, or is this going to be a dub for SA?
It's possible. I mean, I've seen Saphir pull off some things on this lance. Anything can happen. He goes for the ground pound, but Loris already knows that trick. It's not going to work this time around.
Oh, he was ready for it. Loris right now, able to get the down air. He's being nice and patient, nice and floaty, looking for this next opening. And right now, oh my gosh, okay, that's a neutral setting up the juggle.
Very, very patient, neutral gameplay right now. Both of the players don't want to make that one crucial mistake. Nair comes out, some extra damage onto Loris, but you need this knockout. You need this knockout. It comes finally, but
Mano, tá muito páreo, velho. Ele tá só um pouquinho atrás.
3 true combos to be able to even this out.
We'll see if he's going to be able to make it happen. Loyalist not picking up the weapon. He's going all the way off stage again. You get the neutral, no reversal. Couple of hits in. Loyalist still opting to challenge him without a weapon on hand. Jump call out. D-Light. Oh, the down air doesn't connect the D-Light into the N-Light.
Saphir only ever so slightly more damage right now. He picks up the Nair. It's a second one, gets the Dare.
Meu Deus.
Puts him off stage. Sierra won't connect though. Lures.
O Dodge. Mano. Não. Meu Deus.
Oh my gosh, the Pogo, it didn't confirm into the side. He lands with a downer. He's backing
Ele vai
up.
dar
He's slowing it down. He's looking to catch the...
Ele vai dar neutral sig. Falei que ele ia dar neutral sig.
Oh my gosh, Polly.
Perigoso. Meu Deus. Morreu. Não morreu. Mano. Ele vai dar um sig. Deu a down sig. Vai dar down sig de novo? Não? Nossa! Caraca, mano. Ele pegou o Rocket. O control. Mano, morreu. Não morreu. Nossa senhora, Kaia tem bastante defesa. Caraca. Morreu. Não! Ai, mano. Caraca, mano. Que partida insana. Se ferrar, velho. Vixe Maria, mano. Oh, entra no nosso servidor do Discord que tá aí embaixo se você tá procurando alguém pra jogar, tá? Não esquece do Instagram, TikTok, que eu tô querendo conteúdo pra vocês lá também. Link no comentário fixado. Nossa senhora, até mais.